Hello everybody, it is I, Dragon's Fury, insert rest of my names here, and as usual, the illustrious Infernal.
Illustrious.
Illustrious.
That's going a bit too far.
And then, now he says something. I've been saying it for like 3 weeks.
That's always assuming I'm listening.
Well, see, this is how he treats me, guys. You have on record, this is how he treats me. So, sad news. This episode isn't going to be the collab episode. Due to scheduling issues with Apollo, things didn't line up. So, we're going to put that on hold for another milestone. So, this will just be a regular Happy 20 / Dirty 30. We'll probably do another one for our 50th episode.
2020 vision.
2020 vision, yeah, maybe something. Probably for like our 50th episode. Hopefully things are better for scheduling. Then I know me and Mermaid will be in a new spot. Then we'll be in a new location where we live entirely.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll see how that thing goes there. So I know I was hyping it all up. We were super ready for it, and then like pretty much day before, everything kind of like fell through.
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly what happened. Life happened. So that's what's going on in that front. But don't worry, we will still have it happen. It's just going to be later. And it may be in a different format than originally planned. So don't worry, you'll still get it. So we'll do the regular episode as now, and we'll still do our subscriber content as we usually do. So no one's missing out per se. It's just we'll have different content. So that being said, if you're not a part of the subscription gang, then that means you don't have the title. You don't have the fan title. And I want you to have the fan title. So subscribe. Get that bonus stuff so you can get the fan title, and you can also get the Discord stuff and all that fun. And depending on when you listen to this, you may or may not be able to do Discord games with us. So there's that. I think that's pretty much it for like housekeeping stuff. Future updates and things like that I'll do later in like on the Instagram / like Reddit page and stuff like that. So I don't want to like fill up here. So we're gonna pop right on into it. These, I'm hoping these are fun ones. These were hilarious to me when I thought of them earlier today. And I hope you find as much entertainment in it as I do. And the topic is situations that we do in video games from the perspective of NPCs. And all of the shenanigans that come along with that. Obviously, I'll start it off with Skyrim. And can you imagine the horror on the NPC, on not even a NPC, the NPC, the one that is like asking you your name when you first get to Helgen,
Oh, Jesus.
and he just witnessed you metamorphosize until you set your character.
Yeah, no, he is scarred for the rest of his life.
That's literally like watching an eldritch being try to take form but can't
You
figure it out.
technically are an eldritch horror.
I mean, at that point, yes, you are. And then there's the actual eldritch horror that you meet later, but
Deus Mora.
but just like I don't, I could only the closest thing that I think that would give a mild like representation of like the anxiety and like fear is if you saw someone make quick costume changes right in front of your eyes, but like there was no transition period. There was no, oh, clearly this is when they took those clothes off, and this is clearly when they did this makeup kind of deal. It's just boom, 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 boom,
It's
boom,
like they
boom,
just
boom
changed clothes in the middle of the street.
in the street. And wait, is that the same face? Wait, did their hair change? Wait, are they a cat now? Is that a
It's
lizard?
Like, what the heck are they?
like yeah, pure unadulterated horror.
Now, another thing about being an NPC that would be horrible is seeing someone quick save,
Okay,
because we all know what happens when that's about to happen.
yeah, but see, that's only on the caveat that the NPCs are aware of the previous thing. So that's going along the line of thought that
I
the
would like to
NPCs
think
know.
at least one or two NPCs know.
So like the essentials, maybe.
Yeah, the essentials they know.
So the
'Cause, like,
essentials keep their memory of things like kind of repeating.
yeah.
um,
Goddamn Lydia.
yeah, she's but like, yeah, no, that's another like horror witnessing kind of thing. Did you? Oh my God, did you ever see the movie Free Guy? Is that what it was called?
Yeah. The one Ryan.
Yeah, with Reynolds in it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm feeling. Like that's what I feel like. That's what like
movie.
he like they are like him. Like they accept that this is just regular behavior, like every day. Like they're well aware like that. But it's like that's their life. They don't expect anything different. And then like he's like the essential one that kind of like figured it out kind of deal. That's how I imagine like the quick save thing going.
Yeah. Or better yet, the Sigma Skyrim, because we've spent way too much time in that game.
I might be going back.
No.
Blame my coworker. My coworker went back, so we were talking about it for like a collective time of like an hour, and I was just like,
you would never be seen from again, at least for a month at least.
That's why I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go back until after I finish like all my grind stuff. So like League's done because I don't think we're gonna compete this weekend. And the subscribers are going to be able to figure out why that's a thing and what we have to say about that. So if you want to know what we got to say about what's been going on there, drop that $3 and you get that episode plus all the rest of stuff that we have, spicy tea, if you will. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that this weekend. So that's really all that's keeping me here. Because set 9 doesn't start till when?
Set 9?
Set 9. Is that what it is? Or whatever the new set is for TFT.
Oh, here, let me pull up the time real quick. Just to see how many days is left. I think we're still probably a couple weeks out. But while I'm bringing this up to confirm dates and stuff, what I was getting at with the NPC thing was the astronaut program.
Oh, man. Yeah, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay. So not only, but see, that would be like Free Guy. Like, it just happens to them. It would be if they see that you caused you were the one who caused the giant to chase you and start attacking everybody, then yeah, that's gonna be like a really, dude, like this is like, why are you so dumb? Like everyone knows not to like mess with giants. Like don't go near them.
I am hoping that in the next Elder Scrolls they do make the the companions have extra voice lines if you do stupid shit.
Oh my God, that would be fun. So funny.
Like I would love that.
I want just more voice lines in general for the characters and stuff.
Like, there's so many great characters.
Which reminds me, so I told my coworker this because I know like a bunch of Skyrim stuff. Like he knows Skyrim, but like I know Skyrim, and so we were talking about like the companions or whatever, and how
you also know the wedding.
Yeah, I do know the wedding. Of like the different things that we do, because he was talking about all the different mods that he was doing, like how he added a mod that made dragons harder to fight, like they're just deadlier dragons. How he added like kind of like quality of life stuff, like soul gem priority, so like a petty soul won't go into a grand soul gem. Like the priority is a grand soul would go into a Grand Soul Gym, like it kind of deal, which I'm not quite sure how that works because typically the only time that a petty soul gem goes is because it goes into whatever soul gem is available when you do like either soul trap or the effect, as far as I know. So I think there already is a prioritization. Like obviously it goes, it's like, okay, petty soul gem, petty like soul kind of deal, and it goes up from there what it can go into. I'm hoping the mod just changes into the levels where it's like, okay, a petty soul will only try to go into the lowest gym.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. So like I don't know. It like now I'm saying it out loud, I feel like I said the same thing over. Yeah, just in a different way. I apologize. But like it was just weird. Like I don't know how it actually works, but like that's what he was saying. Also that the souls like glow. Like it's a pulse when
that'd be cool.
Like when it's filled. And I was like, that just makes it more sad.
Nah.
Because he said it's like a pulse, and I was like, not only are they trapped in there, it's terrible. Because he didn't know about the soul cairn, that's where the soul gem souls go. And I was like, so not only are they trapped in there, you can see them trapped in there and sentient, and then you use the gem and you send them to the soul cairn, and then they're stuck there in perpetual hell. Oh my god. It was just a downhill spiral, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, apparently.
It's so surprising. And so I was telling him how I was like, I usually like, get married, have kids, have a house, and all that stuff, and kind of do like, the Sims version of Skyrim or whatever.
Ski life.
And how there's the bonuses. So he didn't know about the bonuses. So I was explaining about the bonuses or whatever, and I was telling him that it was like, I had a husband at one point. And I was like, I immediately stopped that because they don't change the voice lines between like male and female partners. So having a gruff, like grizzled warrior of a dude just say, "Welcome home, my love," it was just so disconcerting.
Yeah, some people are into that.
You're right, but it's not me. I'm not some people. It just freaked me out. So I got rid of that character entirely. I was like, I can't do this. This is just
I lose
weird.
Characters to glitches in the void. You lose characters just by bleeding.
Scary voice lines.
Scary voice lines.
Because it's like, like when it comes from like the various, and don't get me wrong, there's various female voices, so it doesn't always sound the same. So like my main wife Isolde, like hers is like mid-range, I would say, and then you have, Serana's.
The Hagraven.
You're a terrible, terrible person for even saying that out loud. I'm not an Argonian, jeez.
Fuck that bitch.
And like Serana's voice, hers is on the like lower medium, like octave.
I'm still mad that she cannot be married.
Well, yeah, obviously we all wanted to marry her. Like come on. But I did the next best thing, which was marrying one of the priestesses of Debella. So
yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing until you told me about it. I was like, oh, I gotta get out of that place.
Yeah, they're hot and sassy. And so, and like one of their, like again, but like there's ones who are like higher, so the voice lines come out different. So if you just have a low rumble, grumble, primal, people who are into that voice just says that, but like right when you come home, if that's not what you're into or used to, it's just, ugh.
Now, doing a quick side note to when I brought up the Hagraven, I'm going to say it again, screw that bitch. Because as Dragon knows, I make new characters quite a bit, mostly due to bugs.
Unfortunately, due to bugs.
He's seen a couple of them, and some of them were pretty bad. Hell, I got stuck in a house with a freaking data prince. He did not want me to leave. But yeah, no, brand new character. Oh shit, hit my mic. brand new character. I haven't done anything terrible yet, and I have bandits coming after me. I'm just like, okay, who the heck took them out? And I'm like, okay, who the heck sent them? Pull up the bounty, look at the name. I'm like, I don't recognize this name. Look it up. It's the Hag Raven you marry. I'm just like, I haven't even met this bitch yet in this life, and she's already trying to kill me.
Yep. Good old,
Like,
good old fun stuff.
Like, the fuck.
The other big thing of, like, I saw like a comic about this. It was so funny. Was when enemies are like charging you and you go into your inventory for like health potions.
Oh yeah, they're just frozen there. It's like
It was like what's happening?
Or better yet, when you do that, when you have a dragon with this mouth open around you.
Oh yeah, you're just like, they just eat a bunch of cheese wheels, and they're just kind of like, their eyes are just like kind of like moving around their head, trying to figure out why their mouth won't close.
All the cheese.
All the cheese. Oh god, it's too funny. Like, the inventory thing is funny. But like, and then pause menus in general. Like, anytime you just pause the game.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
just, I could only imagine what that feels like, and then like sounds like to them. And it's just like ridiculous.
I'm sure a lot of warriors got some sore throats from all the screaming they got stuck in.
Just most definitely. But yeah, it was ridiculous. Fast travel.
Oh yeah, just
of just like someone just witnessing you disappear, and then someone else entirely different witnessing you show up. And they're just like, where the hell did you come from?
Even better, like, if you fast travel to one location, realize you forgot something in the previous location, and go back.
And then you just go back.
Like, that's how to really mess with someone.
But like, especially the fast travel where time doesn't move exactly. Like, the time that it would have taken you to be there hadn't changed, and that, like, it does that, and so it's like, why have you been here for like these 4 hours in this one place?
Right.
You're like, wait, what's weird? Sneak mechanics.
Oh Jesus.
When one doesn't, like, when one does see you because they're not like low enough, but you're fooling everyone else around them. Like, what would that be? Is it like hallucinating?
Probably. It's just like, do you guys not see the fully armored guy with the sword out?
Oh my god, oh my god, I would go nuts. Like, I really would, because it's literally, no one will believe you, because no one, for all intents and purposes, no one sees the character crouch walking around them.
I would like to think, if it's a band that is like fully aware of this and like sees them enter wherever they're guarding, I would like to think it's similar to the scene where the goon opens the door and just sees Batman there.
No.
And it just closes the door like, something wrong? Nope.
Nope.
Smartest goon ever.
Or it's like Lego Movie with Vitruvius and the guards. He's like, he's coming. What did he say? Cover your butt. And he just busts the door open. Like, I feel like that's how it is when you just go and raid something. Like, someone knows you're coming, and then they're like, all right, be ready. What did he say? Pfft, explosions.
I would like to think like there's like just one or two bandits that somehow survive our rampages in like their like caves or stuff, and like goes to a different group to, you know, get a new job, and they see us coming. It's like, oh hell no.
Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck you.
It's like, well, I need new employment.
It's like, you don't even offer dental as you're like running away.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking god. Um. Oh, bribery.
Oh yeah.
But like, obviously, like them. But it's so like bribery. Obviously, you bribe like the guards or whatever, but like not the people around. So it's like everyone else is like, oh my god, it's a criminal, criminal, whatever, and then, like none of the guards are responding because you paid them off.
Right. Especially Mr. Moneybags over here.
Oh god, it was so funny. Speaking of money bags, I had popped in for like a hot second, because I was like, it's like I miss being a drug lord, and the podium vehicle was ugly as sin. It was like some kind of weird banana colored
What?
off road vehicle thing, or I don't know. It didn't look right. I'm glad I didn't get anything, but it was disrespectful because I spin the wheel and it gives me a discount on a car. I was like, you're just rude. I came here for money and you're like, hey, spend less money on something. I was like, I don't need more
That
vehicles.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Yeah. If anyone's curious, just do a quick Google search. GTA 5 for you ads. Podium vehicle for the week of May 25th. You'll see it. Yeah. No. It's not a good looking off road.
Yeah, it was like,
To be honest, GTA 5 does not have a lot of good off road vehicles.
yeah, but like it's also like it's at that point where like we got what we got, and that's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Now we're just waiting for GTA 6.
And we're just waiting for 6. I
Please let it have online.
I'm that too, but also the I see. I just want an online only game for GTA. Like they just like what they're doing with GTA 5's online, kind of like they're putting in like the resources with like the various events and the expansions into it.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's the whole thing. Like almost borderline MMO, but not quite because it's, only GTA, but because like online is like so much fun, and then like if they put all the resources into maintaining like a super server for it, or they can do like what they're doing now with like multiple servers, um but like that way they'll constantly support it. Like you hopefully don't have that whole like hacker problem and modder thing, or like malicious modders, because I don't mind modders, like because if you're modding your own stuff or whatever, it's malicious modders.
As long as you're not being a dick about it.
Yeah, like that's what I don't like, is when you're harassing and griefing everyone else just for the sake of harassing and griefing people. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Like you can do it's a lawless city kind of deal, but like when you can't do anything about it, it no longer like fits the kind of like honor amongst thieves kind of feel,
Like
where
that's
it's like
when it comes to a game like that where there literally is no rules, you got to make like the players technically make their own rules, and the first rule that any online game has: don't be a dick.
like don't be a dick. Like obviously you can, if we're going for like a neutral thing that's like you have to claim or whatever, I can't be mad if I go to that location and get killed.
Yeah.
That's what was going to happen. And so it's like, but also it's like you just have people who will like spawn camp you, kill you, or just like purposely like blow up entire regions of things. And it's just like, okay, but like why? And also, can you stop? Like I really need you to.
And also, if any pings have been heard, our friendly neighborhood Magma has informed us that for those that play Pokemon Go, next Community Day on June 10th is for Axew.
Axew? Axew.
That little dragon.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get the pings. Maybe it's because I have another menu open in that, but like I saw it come up in the Discord. So yeah, and so yeah, so all right, yeah, cool stuff is there. All right, complete and utter like just sideways tangent of not related to anything what we were just talking about. Um, the I think the universe is trying to tell me that I need to really like gung ho into building the show because I've been getting ads for like every other convention that happens in Florida ever since like shortly after the episode of saying like when we came back from our trip, when we came back from MegaCon, that the next step is wanting to do panels and doing live recordings at the conventions, that I started getting ads for the other thing. Hell, they gave us that card that showed us all the other cons that were going on in the
True.
other cities. So like recently it was it's going on this month. There's I think it's called SuperCon and it's in Miami.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And I was like, man, I just want to go around and just do all these cons and do like panels and stuff like I feel like it would just be so much fun. I feel like it would be a pain in the ass as well cuz like what's his face from Gamers Heaven, like when he travels, the amount of he travels, but like he's always having so much fun. And I also am like trying to make some money to invest in it.
But also in his case, like he also brings like a good amount of like merch and stuff.
Well, yeah, he has
like
a whole business. That's why.
Yeah.
But like, he had to get to that point, and then like, that's where like obviously that's where I'm like trying to get to like here. So like, hopefully by the time we hit our year mark of doing this, we've got a decent following, and as a part of that building to that year mark, I want us to have done some panels for it at minimum MegaCon, since that's the main one we go to, and maybe like branch out from there and go like to Metro, which is the same thing just in Tampa, and just kind of like start hitting all these cities and then like really like make it big. And because the reality is like I would love to this be my job, just doing the show as my job. That'd be great.
Oh yeah.
That would just be great. And doing other things related to it, like so doing like the cons, but also doing like other events and things in between cons or whatever, and doing like the live shows and just like a lot of like entertainment value of a show, which is essentially what I had went to school for. Like that was the whole point. And with no lack of trying, because like thankfully we're more successful now in consistency, but like this is what our fourth or fifth attempt,
Yeah, give or take.
So like really like picking it up, so definitely want to go with that. But like the universe is also like kind of putting it out there too, of like, yeah, keep going, like here's the things that you want, here's the information, like do it. You won't, but I will. Good, do it. So yeah. All right. Shifting into whatever gear you want to call it.
Maximum overdue.
I have a would you rather for you.
Oh dear.
So, let me see if I can find it. I want to make sure I get the wording right. So let me find the one again. Where is it? Damn, how many have posted since I looked at this? God damn.
Hey, people are quick.
Yeah, I know. Where did it go? This is from like a day ago. Why this is weirdly out of order. Okay, this isn't the one that was from March. So, vaguely, I hope I don't mess it up, but it was, would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere on Earth, but only once a month? Or would you rather you can teleport as much as you want, but Like, you can teleport as much as you want anywhere you want, but there is a 1 hour transition period.
So, just so I understand, so 1 hour transition. So basically, it would take an hour to teleport there.
I'm that's my understanding of what that would mean. That
So basically, what I'm hearing is have it instant and I can use it in a month, or get stuck in the longest Skyrim loading screen ever.
yes.
I'll take it once a month.
All right, how are you getting back?
Walk.
So I asked my coworker that, and he was like, because this is why I ask these, because it's usually you never fully think it through until someone else asks you a question of like, well, what are you going to do and say? Because it's, again, you teleport once a month. That's it. You only can teleport once a month. And so once you go, wherever you go, you're there. And so it's like, how are you getting back? Especially if you go somewhere far. It's a one-way trip.
Well, see, I see it as like once a month. It's like, hey, it's like you're gonna meet up with someone. Like at that point, you just be like, hey, I'll meet you there. Take care of any business you have. When it gets around to the meetup time, teleport over there, and then you have them drive you back.
And it's see, okay, well, yeah, like you have to arrange it, obviously, but it's still like that's just the first thing of like how you get back.
To prepare.
And you had a month the whole time for this. I think he said he anytime with the loading screen or whatever, and I was like, oh, because obviously it doesn't denote what is in that transition. Like, are you in like a limbo space? Are you in like a hyper thing?
I would think it's like just various parts of your life, like playing during that hour, and like those subtitles saying either how well you did or how much you fucked up.
Oh Jesus, just like reflecting on your life up to that point. Man, I would not teleport ever again if I'm getting forced to look over my life for an hour at a time each time. Nah, man, I do that enough when I'm trying to sleep. All right, here's another one. Okay, here we go. Would you rather fight a drunk bear, a stoned tiger, a crocodile on Valium, or a man on bath salts?
Oh no, we don't need a Florida man. What the heck did the crocodile take?
I'm pretty sure that's a. Hold on, I don't remember what that is actually.
Because I know most of those except for what the crocodile took apparently.
What is this for? Oh, it's apparently to treat anxiety disorders or alcohol withdrawal symptoms. So basically, anxious
and hopped up crocodile.
Yeah, an anxious hopped up crocodile that's like, mildly sedated.
Honestly, I would like to think the crocodile is acting like Octane.
I think that would be the tiger. I think the tiger would be more like Octane. Like, oh no, it said stoned. Never mind. Yeah, no, none of these would be Octane. Because if I'm understanding this right, Valium is a depressant, so it's not going to like hype you.
How big of a crocodile are we talking?
All right, since bath salts is on here, we're gonna use the Florida standard.
I know, that's why I'm looking at the crocodile.
So a Florida-sized crocodile.
Okay. Yeah. No. Let me fight the crocodile. I am not fighting friggin' zombie man over there.
Oh god, not drunk bear either. Not even drunk bear.
One hit from a bear or a tiger, I am dead.
Oh god.
I might be able to dodge a couple, but it only takes one. It's gonna be one punch man.
Oh. Let's see.
Which would you take?
I'm doing the tiger because the reality is that a tiger stoned is not aware of what's happening. It's tripping proverbial, like it's tripping its stripes, like. So I stand a chance of trippity tripping balls. So yeah, that's what I would go with. Let's see.
I was gonna say the full line from Has Been Hotel, but I feel like that would be copyright. So even though I'm pretty sure I've said multiple things that could be copyrighted.
That's not fun. All right. Which would you rather have of these fantasies abilities?
Oh.
One Harry Potter spell that you can cast at will.
You know most people would take Avada Kedavra.
One, like the ability to use one shout from Skyrim. One Minecraft status effect, which is toggleable. One rune from the game Dead Cells. I have no idea what that is.
I have not heard of that game.
Or become a bender for one of the 4 elements from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, there's some good ones in here. Well, because let me think.
And for those listening, leave it in the comments as that, or message me on the Instagram of which one you pick.
Yeah, because it's like picking an element from Avatar. I feel like honestly they all in a way have merits in real life. When it comes to Minecraft, I would have to pick Featherfall if I'm gonna go Minecraft, because it's like pull stunts. It's like, hey, I bet you $200 I can jump out of this and survive. I don't know what Dead Cells is, so I can't really comment on that one, sadly. For Harry Potter, give me Accio. That's the spell that you basically say Accio, whatever, and it'll bring it to you. I figure that one has probably the most. Or if you want a glorified flashlight, then Lumos.
I want water breathing from Minecraft.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I love water, and I would love to just be able to snorkel.
Under the sea.
Essentially, yeah. I feel like it's solely for the purpose of snorkeling, because it would be so much better to be in the middle ground. Well, not like in the middle ground. So like deeper than snorkel level, but not as deep as like diving.
Yeah.
So like where you naturally would be just swimming around, but just being able to breathe underwater and just stay there and just explore. Oh my god, it was so. Because the one time I went snorkeling in the Bahamas was just fantastic, but like to gone deeper down, without having to worry about breathing, oof.
So if you were to choose like a bending element from Avatar, would it be waterbending or earthbending?
I don't.
If you were to incorporate it into your snorkeling,
I don't want either, because
come on. Use waterbending to propel yourself.
But see, that's the thing. I couldn't use it for snorkeling. That's the thing. There would be too much movement needed to bend the water to propulse me that I would disturb whatever I'm looking at. Like, that the whole point is to just kind of be a part of the water and see everything naturally in its waves instead of like stirring shit up.
Hey, yeah, you just waterbend with one finger.
Jesus Christ. That was the weirdest visualization I could have imagined. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, I can't. It's like having super speed, but it only works in your finger. Like... Oh, God. Oh, that's so funny. Obviously, okay. So just in other, I don't think in our like to bring bending over in our world is just catastrophic.
Oh yeah, especially earthbending.
Especially earthbending. Um, Actually, no, I would say it's catastrophic, but only like one. It's still below airbending though. Airbending is
Oh yeah,
detrimental.
because you can't see it.
Yeah, you won't see it, and that you literally can kill people without there being any signs of you doing it. You literally could just take the air out of someone's lungs, and that's that. There'll just be signs that they suffocated. But how? How did they suffocate? They're just out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
There's no signs of a struggle. Like with like earthbending,
Like
there's like
some dude was doing a weird jig and then someone just dropped dead.
yeah, like that's the witnesses or whatever. It was like someone was kind of like doing some weird dance thing, and then like that guy like detrimental. Let's see. So since we're going all through, like you pyrotechnic. I would only do that and then become the greatest firefighter ever.
Oh yeah, control the fires.
Just the greatest firefighter ever. Because you literally could just take the fire out of the building. Or just turn them off. You don't even need water anymore. You just send the one dude and just be like...
Nah, with how much of a showman you are, it's like you bring all the fire out of the building and then launch into the sky.
I would. You are not wrong. I would turn it into a circus act, but I also like making money. So I would do both. I would have a regular job as the greatest fireman ever to grease the city, and then also have a, carny sideshow thing of me breathing fire. Because, well, I would be able to breathe. Yeah, I would be able to breathe fire. Laying in fire, like all these fire things. Okay, so all right, so what Minecraft status effect would you go with?
Minecraft. I mean, yeah, like I can definitely agree with the water breathing, just because like that, the fact that how much water is on this planet. But trying to. I'm actually now really trying to think into the different statuses that you can get, because there's water breathing, fire protection, feather fall.
Isn't there a projectile protection?
Probably, but I really hope I'm not gonna be getting shot at.
Preferably not to be shot. I understand, but it doesn't have to just be bullets. Oh. It can be anything that's thrown at you.
Can I choose the status mode of creator mode?
I don't think that counts as a status effect.
Yeah, status.
It doesn't have its own little box.
Solely for the ability to fly.
Is there a flight potion? No.
No, sadly there's not. There's the device that allows you to like glide. The Electra. That's what.
Yeah, the Electra.
But other than that,
I would do.
I'd probably choose Featherfall. I'm gonna have to specifically choose a status effect.
My second one would be invisibility.
Forgot about that one.
But for petty reasons.
Yeah, I figured. Petty bitch.
I would be so petty with people. I would just like troll so many people that like inconvenienced me, and just start like blipping in and out of like stuff and just really just wreak havoc.
Like as you're messing with them, there's gonna be like, why are there so many bubbles?
Right? Just bubbles just everywhere. Oh my god, it was so funny. All right, let's see. Let's do one more. All right. Which fictional universe? Hogwarts? Okay, never mind. I don't like this one.
I was gonna say, it's like Hogwarts is technically our world, just with magic.
Yeah, like I said, like as soon as I started reading the rest of it, I was just like, I don't like this anymore.
Speaking of Hogwarts, I still have yet to complete Hogwarts Legacy.
Ooh, okay. Here's the fun one. Okay, this should be a fun one. All right. You wake up tomorrow and see on the news that a popular conspiracy theory has been proven true. Which would you rather it be? The Earth is flat. The moon landing was fake.
Oh God.
COVID-19 was created by the government. 9/11 was an inside job. We're living in an actual simulation.
Oh my God. Well, first off, a lot of those are terrible. Hang on, Mike again. Sorry. Honestly, the one that probably would possibly make the most sense if I were to pick one would probably be the COVID one. Because either nature really had a bone out for humanity and everyone, or like some government idiot made it just because they could.
He was fucking around and we found out.
Which is honestly how most things come about, to be honest.
Yeah.
How much you simulation?
All right.
We're in the Matrix.
We're in the Matrix. We're actually in the Matrix. Yeah.
Where is Neo?
Where's Neo? Get me out. No, don't get me out of here. Because the reality is like.
I know the outside world worse.
Yeah, it's pretty worse. It's great. Okay, I know I had said that one was the last one, but I found another one that I find hilarious. Liar. Which would you rather be your punishment?
Oh God.
To fight Mike Tyson in his prime.
Oh no.
To walk 3 miles on Legos. To get into a bath of cockroaches for an hour.
Nope.
Have explosive diarrhea. Or drink a half gallon of expired milk.
Give me the milk.
Oh, oh God.
Yep.
That would give you explosive diarrhea.
I know. That would be a Naruto episode where he's literally always going to the bathroom.
Oh no, like that would give you 2 of them.
Yeah.
No,
I could not walk on Legos for that long.
I'm walking 3 miles on Legos. Because the reality is that that's
after a while it will numb it.
But... Yeah, you won't feel it anymore. Like your feet will go numb from just walking a regular mile. Like you start to have pain elsewhere. Like Lego pain won't matter anymore after 3 miles of walking.
I feel like around the first mile, you're going to have Legos going into your skin. Like you're
most definitely.
Like you're going to come out of that with just like going to get an X-ray and like there's going to be Legos where your bones should be.
I've become one with the Lego.
You are becoming Lego.
I am now invincible. All right. So
yeah, as soon as you said the bath one, I'm like, nope.
So leave your comments of your answers of what you would rather, and to let us know. And if you are a subscriber, you can let us know in the Discord. If not, then do so in the comments of the actual episode of what do you there's always a survey asking what do you think, so you can leave it there of what do you think of the I think you can leave it there. I might be giving out false information.
How dare you?
If you can't leave it there, do message me on Instagram of your answers, or on the Reddit page, make a post there. So to round us out, let's see, what is your recommendation of state to visit?
State to visit?
State to visit. What state would you recommend to visit?
I would say Colorado. Mostly just because it's a lovely state. I've been there a couple times already. If you want to experience a change of season, that's the place to go. because I experienced 4 seasons in 1 week. First time seeing snow too. Actually, one of the first. But yeah, nice state, nice scenery. It's very photogenic. Like, if you love taking photos, perfect place to do it.
All right. Which is ridiculous because like my brother freaking when he was in Colorado, he was like, "I love Colorado." Like mermaid's friend is in Colorado. My nephew's baby, like mama, my nephew's mother. There we go. That's better. Like loves Colorado. Like a lot of people like bring up Colorado as being the state to be. In I'm like whatever. I honestly I want to be on an island. Yes, I understand hurricanes try to come and tear them apart all the time, but like I love being in the tropics like all the times. Like I had so much fun when I went to the Bahamas, so much fun when we were in St. Martin. Shit, it was fun as hell just being in Puerto Rico. Yeah,
I still need to go there.
Yeah, so but if I had to pick a state, I would say I've seen a lot of TikToks of Alaska being a interesting experience.
I saw one in Antarctica getting their Coke frozen because it was -58.
Yeah. You know,
you would die.
I would die instantly. But then at the same time, I wouldn't because I've been in cold. It wasn't fun, but I've been in cold. I just prefer the warm, the heat, the melanation boosting sun rays. So yeah. Well, we hope you all have a fantastic rest of whenever you are listening to this. If you're listening to this when this goes live, that will be Friday. So have a good Friday. If you're listening to it on Monday, hope we help you start your week off, and all the days in between. Enjoy that day that you're listening to this. If you want more fun, pop over to the subscription episode. There will be more there. We typically record these together, so after we're done with this, we'll be recording that. So we'll be talking about the league stuff that we mentioned. So if you want to hear that conversation, then subscribe. It helps us out. It will allow us to further the show as we go towards our goals. It'll help, with maintaining the equipment we use. Maybe in the future, moving into a studio space, or a semblance of a studio space. Because currently we do this through Discord, which is frankly I think would still be the main way because it's just really easier. Because that way we just pop in, we have all the fun, we can do Discord games, we can do stuff like that. It's very more interactive, especially for people who like us, who are just like a bunch of gamers and we don't actually go anywhere. It just works out better. And so, but it supports us.
We figure it out.
Yeah, we figure it out. But it also helps us move forward with the show. Even if you do not have the ability to subscribe and support us in that fashion, just tell your friends, spread the word. More views helps us reach the milestone mark that we need to do ad reads, so we can
tell your family, tell your friends, tell your dog.
Tell your dog. Tell your dog to tell the cat.
The cat probably bitched off the dog, but still tell it.
But it's still tell. So spread the word, and we thank you for your support up to this point and your future support. And until next time, as we say, you don't have to go, but we are.
Stay hydrated.